Hi, welcome to Washington Park Daily Homes for Valentine's Day 2011. I'm Michelle Brossmer. Anyway, to be able to get an email of these homes in this video every single day, real simple. All you need to do is go over to findwashingtonparkhomes.com and go ahead and leave your name and your email address. Just hit instant access and you will get onto my email list. So let's go and take a look at the 3 homes that we do have today that we're going to talk about that have come up over the weekend. Actually, one just today and 2. One's a refresh and one came up on Friday. So the first one is just brand new to the market today, 1335 South Ogden Street, priced at $425. And before we really get started on the pictures, I want to show you about the location of this house. Great location to the park. I mean, only 2.5 blocks to the park. That's fabulous. But here's going to be its huge drawback is look at this I-25. Here's that big soundproof wall. You're really right on top of the highway here. So this house is going to have to be priced really well to make up for that that location. We've talked about that before, that only price really overcomes that location objection. So very cute bungalow, 1,220 square feet of space above ground. Has 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. And this listing agent doesn't use our local MLS, they use the Boulder MLS. So there's no way to see how they stack up, where they fall on the what levels. But my guess is that you've got 2 bedrooms up with 1 bathroom, 2 bedrooms down with 1 bathroom. That's just my guess. The basement has 953 square feet. This is interesting what somebody has done with this wall here, made a little keyhole from the dining room into the living room. That's an interesting thing. This house boasts a new sewer line, a new hot water heater, and a new roof. Has a 2-car detached garage. It's on a 5,690 square foot lot. Not very many pictures either. Priced at $425. Also has a walkout basement, which is pretty cool. I would think that $425 for that much space, they're getting close to removing that objection of that highway right there, but without enough really pictures. It doesn't sound like it's got a lot of updating. It's got some of its bones updated, but may still be a little high at $425 with its location. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next property. And this property is at 810 South Race Street, priced at $535. And you can see that the listing agent, who happens to be Brandon, right down the hall from me, and I'll have to be giving him a really bad time about this, has not entered any photos. And he actually put this in the MLS on Friday. So I went and asked our assistant to see if she had photos. She said no. So what I did was I went out to the MLS and I found some photos, because this seller's only bought their property back in '07 for $510,000. And so you can see it's a real cute bungalow. And now it says it has a master suite in the basement and that it has an updated kitchen. Here's that master suite. They've got some egress windows. And I'm not quite sure what kind of work. So this is how they bought it with the kitchen, and I'm not sure if that's how the kitchen looks still today. So this picture might not be absolutely correct with how that kitchen looks today, but wanted to at least give you some ideas of the space inside the house. It sits on a 4,680 square foot lot in 810 South Race. That is a dynamite location. This one has a 2-car detached garage, 1,060 square feet above ground, 1,060 in the basement, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath on that main level, and then that 1 bedroom and 1 bath, which is your master suite in the basement. Priced at $535. They said that this bathroom was updated when they purchased it. And so I think it's just a matter of being able to really see some pictures. And I'll check in with Brandon and find out when he might have those available for us to take a look. But great curb appeal, great location, $535. I think they're right there in that price point, depending on what that kitchen really looks like. The last property we have today is the short sale. And last week, remember, we saw a ton of short sales, didn't we? This one's at 383 South Franklin Street, and it's priced at $634.9. And I'm thinking that you've probably seen this one around. It's a newer half duplex built in 2005. And the owner is actually a real estate agent himself. And I would think that being a real estate agent, he would take some better pictures. These are a little fuzzy. It looks like he's uploaded some really low res that aren't doing so well, or didn't have a professional photographer. Some nice details to this home. Fireplace outside. Upstairs you have 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. It's 2,000 square feet above ground. $998 in the finished basement with 1 bedroom, 1 bath. So a total of 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and it does have that 2-car detached garage. It really actually came on the market back in May of '09 at $739. Went under contract twice just at the end of last year in October and November, fell apart. There are 2 lenders, so this isn't going to be a speedy short sale. And if I were the listing agent and the owner, I would probably drop this price down into the 500s to get some offers and get this moving, because I think $634.9 at 383 South Franklin, I think you need to make it more enticing for someone to put up with the short sale. I mean, it does have some nice features, got alder cabinets, walnut floors, finished basement, but we've seen some other good deals right on the other side of West Wash Park that are maybe a block from the park, closer in. This house is only going to be about a half a block off Alameda. I think, like I said, to get somebody to be enticed into the short sale, you've got to be in the 500s to get this one done. That's all we have today. Hopefully with the nice weather we're having this week, we'll get some more sellers to get their homes on the market, and maybe this Wednesday I'll have some inside information about some that'll be coming up that aren't going to be in the MLS for a couple weeks. We do have our daily tours, and now would be a really great time to join one of those since the weather is going to be gorgeous. Did I keep saying about the weather? Anyway, I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and let me know if you have any questions about short sales, new homes coming on the market, would like to join the tour, or go ahead and sign up on the findwashingtonparkhomes.com to get a daily email. I'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow.